Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. Although today is going to be an oracle reading. I'm Denise, by the way. And so it's the Chakra Wisdom Oracle by Tori Hartman. Yeah, it's a beautiful deck. So let's see. And you don't, I mean, I don't read reversals with this deck, but you can, I guess, if you want. I hadn't thought of that, but anyway, it's for Monday. This reading is for Monday, September 13th. What is it that we need to know in order to just be who we naturally, truly, beautifully are? And if there's anything for healing, what is it that we need to heal? Creation. Ooh, that seems to be a theme lately. Perception, yes. And faith. Oh, wow. Awesome. These are they're beautiful cards. And they're really, really easy to shuffle, like right out of the, I mean, you saw how easy it was, but right out of the box, they're good to go. So perception is our theme. So of course, how we perceive reality, how we perceive ourselves moving through life, how we perceive how life receives us, sets the tone for everything. And you know, no matter how much trauma we've been through, no matter how many obstacles and hardships we've had to endure, once we get to that place where we have, you know, felt the pain and processed it through, as we do that, as we process the pain, things just become so much more abundant. I mean, the green, this has to go with the heart chakra. That's what this deck is all about, is all the different chakras, right? So yes, wisdom of the heart, right? And it's a constantly moving, evolving, magnetic flow within each one of us. And from that place, it changes, it shifts our reality. And then we perceive reality coming from a brand new place. I love the imagery here, the symbols. We have the transformational butterfly, right? We have two butterflies here. And I don't know what kind of little bird this is. There's another one up here on this branch. It's great. Wow. Just beautiful. So anyway, so as we open our hearts, everything goes through the heart chakra if you're working on healing. It's, you know, it's something that's just been known forever, I believe, that you know, with the chakras, we have the structured levels, which are, you know, chakras 1, 3, 5, and 7 is more open and universal, but and then we have the unstructured, which is, of course, chakras 2, 4, and 6. The unstructured chakras need to flow in order for our life force to flow freely. We need to have the difference, you know. We need the bones, we need the, you know, skeletal system and the muscular system, and ligaments and tendons to hold everything together. But from within that structure, then we absolutely need to be able to flow, because that's who we are as universal beings. We are in the, you know, that creative flow. We are co-creating here in a body. So these cards are beautiful together because it shows that as we continue to open up to the forces of love, we find our truth and we create. And this is that knowing that if we can have faith that the universe is created in a force field of love. And I, you know, used to say, oh, I could never prove that, but yeah, I can, because we're not falling off the planet. The Earth is not flat, and it's spinning at 67,000 miles an hour as it's moving through time and space with all within this galaxy. Everything is moving, and we don't fall off the planet. So there has to be some infinitely intelligent force that has created this place for us to heal and enjoy life. And we can have faith in that. So if we can perceive reality from that truth, then we really don't need to be in fear, and we really don't need to feel powerless. This card is all about, and this goes with the seventh chakra, being unattached to, to being unattached to look at life from the angle of, if you've miscreated and you don't have things exactly the way, well, first of all, you have to give up on everything being exactly the way you want it to be, because that's just not life on Earth. Life on Earth is very imperfect. But that doesn't mean that you're not created in that whole wholeness of perfection deep down inside, and you need to have faith in that you are already whole and perfect inside. That our task is to free ourselves from the crusty false beliefs that are there for good reason. They're there for the purpose. Well, they're there because we've had to endure situations that weren't ideal, and we somehow took it personally as being that there's something wrong with us because things didn't go the way we wanted, or because our parents weren't loving and kind all the time like they should have been. But they were imperfect in that, going through their own things, and they had their own crusty false beliefs on top of their shining bright light inside. They had their soul substance that was kind of maybe miswired, going into the wrong direction, their life force that was cross-wired due to their parents, and then your grandparents had that from your great-grandparents, and back and back and back. So at some point, the buck has to stop here. And we have to perceive the truth is that we have a magnetic energy field that is within us, and it is attracting and creating our reality every step of the way. And if we have faith in that, we can see how we finally get to the place where we see how responsible we are for creating our own reality. And if we mess anything up, it's like, oh, well, we can start over and do it again, because now we know that we're the ones that, are responsible for our life experience. Now, not that it's perfect, and not that you don't have good reason for the false beliefs, but it's up to us, to turn those things around and then recreate. Be in the recreation of recreating. Rewrite, literally, write, W-R-I-T-E, rewrite your history, and then turn it right side up, right? So have faith in yourself. Have faith in yourself and follow your heart. Keep opening your heart to just love yourself through anything that you have to go through. Just love yourself through it, no matter how challenging it is. Do the best to create the most loving circumstances for yourself and others in your life, and everything will work out. Eventually, everything will work out. But the most important thing is just to not attach any life force to feeling that there's anything wrong with you because things aren't perfect or things aren't the way you want them. It's just an opportunity for a do-over. And then you'll perceive things correctly, and then you just continue to, literally, you're creating with faith. Sometimes you're waiting and working. That's, perceiving life correctly. And then the rest of it is you're creating from faith. That faith inside of you that this is how the universe works. So, okay. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks, you guys. Take care. Bye.